Well, bloody hell. It's been a long time since we've been able to do one of these. Good to see you guys. Pleasure to have you. Hope you're well. We are live with what will be some Battlefield 2042, 11th Hour, Season 4, if you will. And it's a weird one, because we're live for the first time in however long, nearly a week. It's been a busy week for me, I'm not going to lie to you guys. The fact that I'm able to sit down here and just straight up play video games is very exciting. And I love that. So yeah, it's been busy. We've had a lot going on. So we're back with some 2042 today. It's free on Steam. You can play it right now, which is amazing. And EA actually said, hey, we know you haven't played a lot of Battlefield lately. Want to play some Battlefield? And that's exactly where we are. So this is a hashtag sponsored stream. So thank you, EA, for the lovely folks over there at letting me check out 2042 whilst it's on Steam, free to play, which is good to see. And yeah, it's nice to be back. I am going to be away again briefly. I actually fly back again to the UK tomorrow, and then I'm away on the 16th. But on the 17th, this Friday, we are back to regular scheduling, which is really lovely. I'm really looking forward to it. And that's what we need. And that's what we'd love to see. But without further ado, we're going to be playing some 2042 today, and I'm going to show you the sheer volume of frame rate that I'm getting on my new PC, because it does make me very happy. I'm going to be honest. It's making me quite happy, guys. I'm going to be real. It's lovely. It's very lovely. I just need to quickly make sure that we are routing audio to the correct places, because that sometimes regularly decides to change on any given occasion. Alright. Lovely. We're going to go into some Exodus Conquest, and we're going to take it from there. So yeah, we're going to be checking out 2042 today. I don't know if you guys have seen the articles, but there's been a bit of a resurgence with 2042. It's free on PlayStation Plus this month in certain regions. It's on Xbox Game Pass, and now you can try it for free on Steam. Lex, thank you for the 13 months, buddy. So it's in a weird ballpark. There's been a lot going on with 2042. And I figured, let's get involved, innit? Let's just get involved. You're about to see keyboard and mouse masterclass, by the way. Because I have not... Right. Do you know what? Dare I snipe on my first game? Is that a bit ballsy of me? I think it is a bit ballsy of me, but I'm going to do it anyway. Right. Time to do the thing I like to do. Enable FPS counter. And if you can see the top right corner, it's currently telling you that my CPU is pulling 300 frames. And my graphics card is pulling 300 as well. Right, let's get down to business. Bit of 2042. Bit of sniping, because I haven't sniped in ages. Hey, believe it or not, you can one-shot headshot somebody in this game. I know, right? What a novel idea. I've got a feeling we're going to get... I was just about to say, I've got a feeling I'm about to get deleted by one of these aerial crafts. Honestly, playing Battlefield at 300 FPS is, well, it's just lovely. There's no other way around it. Do you know what? The crazy thing about this game, this is the most interesting thing about it, because I've seen Shroud say this as well, and he's very much correct. Whether you play 2042 on low or ultra, it still looks really good. It's one of those games that just somehow manages to defy graphical options a little bit. And I'm a big fan of that.
One of our objectives has been targeted.
Right, first time... Oh, hello. This ain't looking good for me. I'm gonna... Oh, hello. Oh god, I'm gonna be so rusty with a sniper in Battlefield. We are also going to be on the Steam store page momentarily. To what I assume will be many thousands of people. Which will be lovely. Got a snipe off. It wasn't exactly very reward. Oh, look at this guy. I don't know whether to be mad or happy or... Look at him. He's just living. Chilling in the corner of a room.
Alpha 1 under assault.
Do you know what? This is why Stodd is so good at what he does. Because sniping is so hard to do in Battlefield. I definitely will get the hang of it in the next moment or so, but it's no easy feat. The dozer there is just, he's just chilling in the corner, living good. Like, I can't be upset, really. Nearly broke my legs on landing there, which wouldn't have been very good. Oh. I love that. I missed the easy shot and I land the hard shot. Oh my word. It's a good thing somebody else took him out. Because I definitely wasn't about to have that. I can see other people shooting, but I'm not sure what's at, to be entirely honest with you. Oh god.
Objective captured and secure.
Oh! Oh! He's gonna get the hang of it, folks. Telling you. Gonna get the hang of it.
Not feeling 130 meters away.
Still on that hill somewhere. They've just popped a bit of smoke. Sorry, did he just try to steal a jet? Wait, none of that. Man, is it satisfying to snipe in this game. I'm at a weird one here because I'm still learning the lead time a little bit. Off that goes. There's a guy right there. And I mean like literally right here sitting behind a box. But I do not have an angle on him. Oi, oi. Is that the SVK? Well, that's probably what he hit me the first time, to be honest with you.
Status report.
Or at least it bloody felt like it.
Pushing out the US forces as planned.
Don't think I'm going to get a res here, unfortunately, so... We will keep it spawning and keep it moving. I gotta say, guys, playing a game at 300 FPS, 250, 300 is... something else, man. It really is. Right, I do like the sniper, but I want to give the, I want to give some of the new weapons a go. So we've got, what is this? The RPT-31, which comes equipped with some stuff already. Like, you already get a default holographic optic. It is a light machine gun, but I'm willing to give this a try here, to be honest with you. It's really impressive, don't get me wrong. Like, be it 64 players or 128, the fact that you can pull this kind of performance is really good. Oh man, that map was just waiting for me. I want to hit a hot streak. That's what I want to do here. That's what I'm trying to do here. Let's get this holographic sight on. Oh man, that's a really good looking holo. I feel weird seeing you in this time slot. It's a little bit later than our usual. The reason for that is that we are currently, or we are about to be, on the Steam store front page, which is very exciting. Thank you again, EA, for sponsoring. I don't really want to challenge that map, if I'm being brutally honest. I do have C4, but it's not as lucrative as it sounds, given the amount of land I'd have to cover. He's starting to figure out where I am here. Watching you when I have dinner after work. Yeah, I know, it's a weird one for us, isn't it? Well, we're usually morning crew, do you know what I mean? First thing, AM. I feel like I'm not getting away from this one, but I hope I do. There is this dip here, which will give me a bit of something. Hey, Battlefield's always played better as a team, that's for sure. But sometimes, you know, sometimes you just gotta hit a bit of a solo streak, do you know what I mean? Just gotta give it a good old go. I will be honest with you, having played a lot of FPS games lately, especially ones that are hyper frustrating, going into a Battlefield experience is very refreshing. You know. Don't get me wrong, it's probably still somewhat frustrating, but just not to the same extent.
Hostiles spotted on Charlie 1.
U.S. forces holding together, but they're burning resources.
We can finish securing Charlie 2.
Oh, that new machine gun feels meaty. It's almost got like an RPK style feel to it. Oh. There is a beacon up here. I do have the chance of a res.
Stop the US forces.
Are the controls similar to COD for PC? I might give it a try. Yeah, it's... Well, the bonus of Battlefield is it's all configurable, right? So all the key bindings are entirely customizable. So you can have literally any key for anything, right? So if you wanted to make it identical, you could. For the most part, it's fairly straightforward and similar. It's real strong with a short barrel. I mean, there's something about it already. Again, it kind of reminds me of the RPK. It's like a modern RPK almost. I wonder if it is a 7.62. It probably is. Oh, God. I mean, he definitely means that. He's not just falling out of the sky, I promise you.
Our forces have taken Charlie 1. Objective lost. We'll need to recapture it.
Oh. Light machine guns in all their glory. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. I'm definitely going to die, yep. Felt kind of inevitable, that. You're on the Steam Live page right now, well. I mean, you know, sometimes you just end up there. Again, thank you to EA for checking us out on the Steam storefront page. Battlefield 2042, free to play right now. Also on sale on Steam if you do end up enjoying the free to play trial. Let's dip, duck, and dive. Oh, I love LMGs. Oh god, that's a... I mean, you know, I love LMGs. I don't love being destroyed by a lav. Tell you that much. Let's pop that in there. See what happens. Oh god. He managed to get that tiny... He got the ram in there. Bloody hell. Goku, good to see you, buddy. It's a nice refresher, and I think that's why you've seen so many like tweets and articles about it recently. Like diving into 2042, you know, in the current state of all of these BR and extraction shooters and everything that's going on, going into just classic Battlefield. It's got a nice feel to it, man. Like, I think that's the thing.
Our troops have command of Alpha Sector.
Right, we are capping C1 back here. Move house tomorrow, bloody hell. That's gonna be busy. Tactical Scottish.
We now control more sectors than the enemy.
What do I... Let me put this bad boy down here.
Charlie 1 was just...
I like these little infiltration systems. Bloody hell. I mean... He wants to res me. There is a grenade inside me. Oh wow, he still did it. Aren't classes lovely? Alright, let's get this back down here. This is about to get very messy very quickly, by the way. Nothing like being pushed by a dozer. Oh, we got a cheeky little raid. I didn't actually see who by. The YouTube dashboard decided to make that extremely long for us. Right, what we got?
Charlie sector has been secured.
This guy is kind of firing
All
out
sectors
at
under our
B1.
control. Defend them
There we go.
from any incursions.
I'll deal with that.
US forces at 50%.
Oh, 300 frames in all its glory. I love it. Playing a game at 300 FPS on a 240 Hz monitor is mental. Oh, it's Fireball. Love to see it. Thank you, Fire. Appreciate it. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Absolutely love to see it. Me and Fireborn actually go way back to the original Battlefield stream team. There you go, fun fact. Fun fact of the day.
Alpha 2 targeted. Beginning attack.
I do love the scenery every once in a while. There is something really cool about the transport helos. It's just the sheer size of them, you know what I mean?
From your position.
Oh, this thing is tasty, I will be honest. This is looking good.
US troops assaulting one of our objectives.
This is looking real good. Just the sheer amount of damage it does in a short burst is quite something. Oh man. You get faster ADS on this thing with that short barrel? Oh man.
Sector secure.
Do you play mouse or controller? A little bit of both. I normally play controller for the helicopter and jet. But I play keyboard and mouse for the FPS element of it. I like the controller setup on Battlefield. I don't know why, it just sort of throws me a little bit. It's one of those weird ones. I started playing Battlefield 4 with keyboard and mouse a lot. And then eventually my brain just sort of went, yep, this is right. Short barrel and standard ammo, I mean... Sounding a bit naughty, isn't it? Sounding a bit naughty. Hopefully those unlocks don't require too much effort. I really like the feel of it already. Like, it's got, like I say, it feels like an RPK. Oh man, another guy just absolutely dunked on me there. Goes from LMG to basically Assault Rifle Plus. Ah, a cheeky little hybrid, if you will. You able to open the squad? Yes, I believe I can. Let's make sure that I don't do that stupidly. Create party. Open. There we go. Chaos, thank you very much for the 5 months. Good to see you. Yeah, it's free to check out at the moment on Steam. It's also on sale once the sort of free access period ends. Not bad, I'll take that. I mean, I feel like I need to unlock the attachments for this thing, because you could feel the potential in it. I assume the standard ammo is a weird, slight increase of rate of fire, right? Go on, tell me. Infantry speed, high power, standard issue, balanced performance by... Okay. So its handling goes up. The short barrel isn't too far, it's 30 kills.
The enemy has Bravo sector.
I do want to try out the SMG as well, because that thing looks like an absolute hand cannon, and I'm a big fan of that. What's going on here? I mean, I'll take it, but I wasn't expecting it.
We've lost control of an objective.
Our enemy controls the battle.
Oh man, I just got destroyed.
We just seized Charlie.
Yeah, so free on Steam right now. For those of you who are Xbox Game Pass people, it's already there. It's also on PlayStation Plus this month in certain regions. So, many reasons to check it out.
Allies bleeding!
That's not going to end well for me if I don't get into a good spot here. Bang. Rush around here.
Took down an enemy!
There's quite a few people in here. keep hitting the legs. I need to start getting a couple of those headshot multipliers in. If I get those in, I reckon we'll be in a pretty good spot. Hopefully the audio is fine, by the way, because I had to reroute everything, obviously, with a new PC. And I must say, it is working out quite lovely. Quite lovely indeed. What with the, let's have a look. I'm going to stare at the action. We're currently drawing in 307 CPU FPS and 365 GPU FPS. Oh man. That's smooth as butter, I'll tell you that much. They've done a really good job to optimize this game to feel snappy and responsive. A real good job. Like, it reminds me of the snappiness of Battlefield 4. Because Battlefield 4, by the end of its life cycle, was well ahead of its time in terms of, like, server tick rate, general FPS responsiveness. It was such a technological feat, really, to some extent. I want to get across this open stretch of land here. See, I used to play controller with Battlefield 3 back in the day, and then obviously I progressively switched more and more to PC and played more and more keyboard and mouse. It's nice that it feels the same, though, across the two platforms. Like, if you're on PC or on console and you've hooked up a controller, you kind of get really similar experiences. Synchronized dipping. Well, you know, 1440p stream quality is the way to go, of course. Got to get all the detail in. There's a guy down there. I don't know if I really want to dive that, but if I could land near it, that'd be ideal. Got to be careful with the parachuting. Man, look at this. That crouch really saved me there.
We now control Alpha Sector.
Ain't gonna lie. Bailed me out ever so slightly. There we go. Get a cheeky little revive there. Not bad. Taking C2. That could have ended very badly. That could have ended very badly indeed. Just the sound of this LMG is lovely.
We have finished securing Charlie.
Learning mouse and keyboard again, wish me luck. It's a struggle, I will be honest with you. As somebody who switches between the two often, my brain kind of juggles them weirdly. It juggles it nonetheless.
There's an enemy here.
But it, you know. It's one of those things where once you like, learning mouse and keyboard and learning controller is a bit like learning how to ride a bike, and trying to go from, I don't know, like trying to go from a pedal bike to a mountain bike is a different ballpark. I think that's the way I'd describe it. Come on, we'll go from elevator to elevator. We'll be skilled players. Got to find Torbis here. Come on. I was tempted to C4 him there, but I feel like that's not very team play. Not quite what we're going for. It's not ended well, that. It's gonna be his. Gonna try and get the res off. There we go. Lovely. He's gonna be up here, isn't he?
This is the American forces' last chance.
Yep, that would be it.
US forces
Oh god, those shots are coming in from outside.
We have secured
Nothing like an LMG mag dump to wake you up in the day. One of these down. We've got a guy coming in here, haven't we? I just saw him on the minimap. I tried pre-firing him, thinking I was being smart. I don't think our teammates want to come with us, so... Any tips for how to make them a rotational strafing type more COD-like for controller? I want to fire up on Sunday and play since the beta. So what you're looking for there, and I will show you the exact setting. If you're looking to make the controller gameplay more snappy, you're looking for controller tuning. Where is it? Controller... Here we go. It's somewhere in here. You're looking for... Stick left right acceleration. So stick left right acceleration. 0 is like Battlefield 4 and a bit like COD where you slap left and right. Whereas 100 is more like Battlefield 1 where you like sort of slowly turn. So if you want that snappy feel, you have to go for that stick rotation there. That's what makes the biggest difference. And you can make it feel super responsive by messing with that a bit. It does take a little bit getting used to, but I think that applies to most things when you change controller settings. Battlefield 2042, much like most other Battlefields, has really robust settings for controllers, which very welcomed. I actually got to speak to DICE about their controller settings a couple of times. Which is how my original beta controller settings video came about.
Occupation of Bravo sector complete.
Lovely. Lovely and
American
wonderful.
forces are retreating. Mission successful.
We'll take a victory in game one, won't we? Mark, thanks for the 13 months, buddy. Appreciate you. $11 13 captures. I do like that it kind of rewards different facets of things. Because that's always been about Battlefield, you know what I mean? It's not always about the kills. Not bad at all. Couple of ribbons. Again, game one in the bag. Battlefield 2042, free to play right now on Steam. Check it out. Add it to your library, download it, give it a go. And it's on sale as well. So we got on the battle pass. Got a lot of the objectives done, to be fair. I'm liking the look of that skin back there. I'm doing good, Tom. Lovely to see you. Lovely to see you. Nice. The Master Key underbarrel for the sniper rifle. Just what the doctor ordered. That weapon charm's looking good.
Blasco's fine. No titles needed.
Sure, we're going to do a bit of Seasons Breakthrough. It's a little bit more chaotic, but I think sometimes you need that. We're not too far away from the short barrel and the... Yeah, we're not too far. Not too far away from the short barrel. Standard issue is quite a way off. It's 300 kills for that.
Oof.
It can be challenging. Yes, it can be. Oh, exposure. Very good. One of the earlier seasons. I do like this map. It's got a very colourful sort of palette on the whole. We're going to go with... Yeah, we're going to go with that. We're going to go with Assault.
America and its Canadian ally have been developing illegal technology, and they've been caught. You will secure the base sector by sector. Your force is limited, and the Americans will attempt to drag out the engagement. Strike decisively, and this risk to the world can be put under...
Go with the light transport. I do like the Scar. I've never forgotten about it. Thankfully, throughout all of the updates and patches, it seems to have survived somewhat. Lovely to see all of you.
Move to the
Hope you're doing
objectives
well.
and secure them.
For those of you who are joining us on the Steam store page as well, welcome, welcome. I'm the Tactical Brit. And we're checking out 2042, which is currently free to play on Steam today. Check it out whilst it's free to play, and you can even pick it up for a super, super discount. And we have absolutely done nothing of value right there. Oh man, I love this weapon. Are the incendiary underbarrels still as powerful as I remember them? Because my oh my, were they quite something. Gosh, I'm getting ruined by that turret there. Direct it. There's somebody on the exterior there. I love how as those guys entered the room, they just pre-fired the hell out of me. I've just hit that guy direct. Oh my word. I've just got a hell of a run with that grenade launcher. You'd love to see it. I love this weapon, man. I also love the optic as well. It's like a T2 optic. Clean. Very clean. It sits quite highly above the rail, which is nice. Especially on the Scar, because you got that. I was trying to open that door for a little while there, I'll be honest with you. It is Battlefield, so it probably would have just made more sense to blow it off. I've got the air burst here, so I'm probably going to have to make use of that on this ridgeline. With the naughty... Oh god. About to say the lovely thermal sights. Good evening, Nick. Hope you're doing well. There's quite a few of them around the back there. I don't actually... Do you know, I'm going to respawn here, because I feel like we're not quite as in control of that ridge as I think we are. We do have a tank pulling up on the right side, which hopefully might give us a bit of help. The problem with these objectives and moving from T1 to T2, or A1 to A2, should I say, you need to skirt around the edges, and it's a little bit hard to do in this first segment because it's quite narrow. I like the confidence from him. It definitely didn't work, but I like the confidence. Trying to get that air burst to sort of land on him a bit there. Not as impactful as I wanted that to be honest with you. See if I can slip around the side here. I think that guy's just been ran clean over. Might use this as an opportunity to storm the ridge, so to speak. Oh dear, nearly had it. Of course, hope you're doing well, Chloe. Good to see you. That guy just get me... Oh, he was using a pistol at the time. I thought he took me out with the lever action. I mean, you can't really be upset about being killed by a lever action, you know what I mean? It is more of a skill refinement than anything else. Oh man, I just got sniped. I was in a really good spot as well. It's in a really good spot. Let's try a minigun seat. I mean, for breakthrough, this really is a helicopter's paradise. Because you can dip down where nobody else can see. Don't get me wrong, you can still get taken out from above, but...
Alpha 2 target. Beginning assault.
Ooh, that was slight. I mean, he's gotten away with one there, I'm going to be honest. He's gotten away with one quite cheekily.
We've lost control of one of our objectives.
Man, is that satisfying. That feeling when you train together a couple of kills in this game, there's nothing else like it. I'm gonna get outranged here, aren't I?
No one dies on my watch.
Alpha 1 will just secure
This might not end well for him, but I will res him.
Hold on, reloading.
Give him the chance at least. We should really be taking A2. I know it's a bit of a narrow approach, but if you get this hill as a foothold, it's really a GG. At that point, you'd struggle more to lose than anything else. You have to assume the majority of the opponents are on the other side of the shipping container. Which means really we need to spread out along here. That's the stuff, boys. Get in. We've actually got like a really, dare I say it, accidentally well-organized approach going on here. Go on, teammate. Go on, pick me up. One of you can, I believe in you. What are your controller tuning settings in terms of dead zones, etc.? I tend to have my dead zones quite low in most video games. As low as possible, I tend to find gives you the best reactivity. But you know, it's not an accurate science, so to speak. I'm gonna stay very low here for a brief moment. For obvious reasons, I feel.
What's the order, Sunday?
Trust my luck to have a nade land on my head. Man, we're so close to actually capturing this thing. That's the stuff. Right. I keep pressing Q instead of T. No. Just want to get some rounds over there.
We have spent half our resources.
No, come on. We're so close. I know a lot of them are in there as well, that's the thing. Let's use the air burst, screw it. If it works, eh? Mate, I'm like the only person who's still alive on this foothold over here. Have I just taken it? Oh, I took a sticky explosive to the head. Yeah, squad voice chat is in the game, squids. Do you think it'll make a comeback? I'll be honest with you. I think, like I was saying earlier, I think a lot of the recent articles of reception to the game have just been because it's nice to play a Battlefield experience. You know, especially one that's running well now and is snappy and optimized and has had a lot of love. It's, you know, when you're in the world of various high-intensity shooters with BRs and extractions and all sorts. Having just a classic Battlefield experience is honestly really refreshing. We're not having this could do wonders for us right now. What a spot for that guy, bloody hell. I bloody love the Scar. It's so good. So good. Sticky explosive is brutal. It does seem a bit brutal, doesn't it? It does seem a bit brutal. I feel like it might be worth using. Get some smoke out as well. Because now I can kind of double down on the range, so to speak. I've got the air burst and the stickies at the same time with a grenade launcher. So if I don't win, I'm definitely doing something wrong. I don't know what the range is. Oh man. Oh, there's always a guy on the back flank.
Sector is secure.
We finally got the sector, at least. I really like what this helicopter's been doing. He's been, like, very sneakily appearing above the cliff over and over again. Let's see what options we got. Let's go side door. I've now got the airburst, the grenade launcher, and the sticky explosive. So really, if I don't make a few things go bang, I'm not doing a very good job.
Now we capture this sector.
I like the optic on that. That's quite nice. Right, now comes the difficult... That... It's not looking good for him, I'm gonna be honest. I figured I'd try airburst him just to maybe snap him out of his senses a little bit. Oh god, they're coming. It's a long old reload there, you gotta be careful. Is that an airburst? Is that guy trying to airburst us from above? Because I feel like that's quite cruel. Albeit a pretty good strategy.
Objective secured.
I do like the verticality in this map. It's nice having almost two layers. You got this sort of open forest bit down here. And then in contrast, you've just got that massive mountain range, haven't you? It's two very different things on the same map.
Allies are assaulting Bravo 1.
Let's go for explosive on this. And we're definitely being shot at. I'm afraid that's kind of unavoidable at this point.
Danger located.
Right, let's try these stickies right here. Oh no, I thought I was going to make it there. Oh! I'll tell you what. I nearly had him. Go on, Torbus, get the res off.
I'm here.
The enemy is attacking Bravo 2.
I've airbursted. I've grenade launched. I've done everything, really. Oh, come on. That guy's a really good spot there. We actually nearly got all the way around the back of them, which would have been quite helpful.
Steady. Resources at 50%.
I don't know what the blast radius is on these things. I do know that if you get a direct hit, so to speak,
Hostile activity at
Alright, let's get some smoke nades down. Let's give us an opportunity to move here. Got a thermal. I've been ballistic shielded. And I can't say that happens often. And I don't think I can be too mad about it, to be honest with you. Oh, I've been here, there, and everywhere recently, Sid. Been busy. Good to be back, though. I'll be back more permanently on the 17th as well. But right now, we're enjoying some lovely free-to-play... But this is a really good idea. I can't tell if this is intentional, but if it is... I've got to respect it. Because that's a good idea.
Hostile troops assaulting Bravo 2.
Man, even on Breakthrough, we're pulling like 300 FPS. On a 240 Hz mono, I gotta tell you, this thing feels tight. It must be really nice for console players as well to finally get, you know, that 120 Hz feel. That was lovely. Yeah, I need to try it. I need to keep unlocking the LMG. Keep leveling it up. It feels very much like an RPK, and I like that. I'm a big fan of that. Let's try wrap our way around it. Ouch.
Trying to seize Bravo 2.
Is he just... He's just called in a tank there, hasn't he? Come on, get in the tank, get in the tank. No, don't let them get it. You mustn't. You were the chosen one. I did just hit that guy really nicely with the explosive launcher, though. Oh, no. I got a couple of them. It is on Xbox Game Pass, Ghost Watchers, if you are a Game Pass subscriber. It's also available this month on PlayStation Plus in certain regions. But right now, we're on Steam. It's also really easy, by the way. This is actually my EA app/Origin account. It's really, really easy to link the two. You literally just log in on Steam. You open the game through Steam, and it just syncs the two accounts together and links them. Super straightforward. So if you're somebody who's been playing on EA before, or somebody who's been playing on Origin before, you can very easily, very easily keep your progression. I'm going to keep doing this because I think it's a good idea. I really need to start dealing some damage in there. How's the new PC? It's absolutely delightful. I'm pulling about 300 FPS in Battlefield 2042, which is fantastic at 1440p. Every time I do something on it, I'm like, wow. Even when I turn it off and on, I'm like, wow, that was quick. It's been a real nice upgrade. Real nice upgrade. I've had a lot going on, so I just haven't really been able to enjoy it. Been quite busy. But this is... I gotta tell you, playing this is smooth as hell. 4090 in the new PC? Yes, indeed. We have the Gigabyte Windforce in there. I'll be honest, that didn't go to plan, but it also kind of did. So, there are elevator lifts in this map. I need to do a quick U-turn here.
Resources almost gone. Need to finish this operation quickly.
Yeah, we'll do a full video on at some point on it, RBzilla. I've got some stuff coming up with that. I mean, the best I can do really is try and hold B2. I mean, I can try and get back up the cliff, but it is a bit of an up... Well, ironically, it is a bit of an uphill climb. So really, I could just ramp it down here and make sure we have our full attention on the objective that actually counts at the minute. And that is why you tank in first person, folks. Because I was not very useful there, I'm going to be honest.
Friendly staging attack on Bravo 1.
I mean, I'm down here. I'm present. I don't know if I'm offering much. I can keep B2 clear. Goku, thank you very much for the support, buddy. Appreciate you. Hope you're doing well, man. That guy, like, I'm not quite sure where he is positionally, but he's managed to get into a very peculiar spot. Oh, that was a nice little shot. It's really hard getting into B1, man. What are you hoping for when a new Battlefield is released? That's a good question. It's a good question. The one thing I really do hope is that they take a lot of the stuff that they did right with 2042, like the performance. You know, I keep talking about the performance. 64 players, 128 players, getting this much FPS is really impressive. I love gritty Battlefields. My favorite missions are the Middle East missions from Battlefield 3. I really like that gritty feel of things, you know? So I hope we see a gritty game. That's the one for me. Couple of XP bits locked in here, not bad. Get us further on the battle pass. Right, we're gonna go back to some Conquest because you know, don't get me wrong, I like Breakthrough. I'm not very good at it. That's the truth. That's the truth there.
Count me in. Let's go.
That is the Exodus Conquest, which is lovely. Which Battlefield had your favorite maps? Do you know what? Battlefield has a really good library of maps as a whole. Do you know what? Even if you think about it, like Battlefield 1 had some incredible maps. I'm going to be honest, it's got to be Battlefield 3 purely because of the post-launch stuff. Like, you know, Aftermath, Close Quarters. That stuff was great. Oh, Noshar Canals. Chef's kiss. How can you not love this map? Yeah, playing all the expansion packs, that was truly something. Let's get in, So I'm going to leave the vehicles to the vehicles. Oh my word.
Taking fire from the front!
Oh my word. What's he done there?
There's a death trap!
I know a dead fish in the wall when I see one, do you know what I mean? And it was looking like that. I bloody love Exodus Conquest.
American forces have occupied Echo Sector.
We're taking losses!
Hostiles are controlling this battle. They have more sectors.
For the time being, I'm just going to stay alive. Just so we got some options spawn-wise.
Bravo 1 attack begun by our forces.
I really like this optic. So clean.
Attack! About 50 meters from your position!
Delta Sector has been conquered by us.
The problem with the tank is that if I start shooting too much, he's going to know where I am. So I think the intelligent play here is to back out the back. Maybe get a bit of verticality above them. do a test of range, shall we? I'm not the worst range shooter in the world.
Reloaded.
Which optic is this? This is I don't know what the exact name is. It's one of the first ones on the Scar though. Let's see if it's here. Here we go. This is the XDR Hollow. Very, very nice.
Hostile tank spotted. 90 meters from me.
It just sits really high on the rail, so you get like a oh wow, those guys were waiting for me. You get a really clean view of everything.
We have lost Charlie.
I'm not gonna make these poor folks come and medic me. Keep it moving. Oh, let's do a light bit of little birding. But see, this is the part where I pull out the controller. I've always preferred doing this on controller. Although I will admit, I haven't quite configured my controller settings perfectly there, so it's not on veteran controls, so keyboard and mouse it will have to be. So if I don't lose this duel, eh?
Reinforcement numbers are falling.
He's got cannons. That's a problem.
We are attacking Alpha 1.
It was a lovely little roll. I mean, it didn't do much in the grand scheme of things, but it was nice. When I said air-to-ground missiles, they probably didn't mean that. Gonna be honest. Couple of decent hits on that.
Eyes left.
Ah. Oh dear. Landing in front of a tank's heavy machine gun? Probably not great. Right, let me quickly update this just so this doesn't mess me up again.
Strategy is not working. Hostile control more sectors than we do.
Hostiles move fast to seize objectives. We're running behind.
Control schemes, here we go. Ground vehicle. Default.
Make for the marker! Friendly, staging attack.
Alternative.
Spotted a hostile.
Alternative. 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 Lovely. Vehicles are always a tricky one. It's the one thing I guess you sort of expect from a Battlefield game. Oh man, I stuck that guy. Nice. It's one thing you sort of expect from a Battlefield game, but balancing air, land, sea together has always been difficult. It's definitely getting there in 2042. I sometimes have a few gripes with the transport vehicles just because they're sometimes a little heavy on, I find.
We must take the objective. We're shot out of every sector. Focus your efforts.
But it's not been bad, I'll tell you that much. I didn't quite know if one was going to do the job there, so I put in two for good measure.
We are hitting Bravo 1.
We are down to half strength.
Let's capture this. Might actually go engineer just from the sheer quantity of vehicles right now.
Our troops have taken Echo sector.
I like that you can hip fire the airburst a little bit more. It was more of a... I mean, the ADS on this is pretty. Gonna be honest. Not only is it thermal, but you also get the rangefinder on actual airburst explode. Oh, hello. I mean, I'll take it. I'm not a big fan. I'm gonna be honest, Torvis. I'm not a big fan of what you've done with the canted optics here.
That's one down.
I am a big fan of the weapon you have and how you've spec'd it out, though. I will say that.
Enemy has secured secure Delta sector.
I'm not trying to get rinsed here too badly, but...
Our forces are assaulting Alpha 1.
Oh my god. That was nearly very bad. Can I...
All sectors.
I wonder how much damage that'll do. Probably not a lot. The canted sight is built in. Oh. I mean, you don't see that every day. I've never been a big long-range guy, to be honest with you. You can tell I'm on a new PC, because his Steam overlay isn't disabled, eh? I've never been a big long... I like a 3.5 scope, or a 3.2. But they've never been my primary go-to. I'm definitely more of a holographic kind of guy. Here's a clean animation, though. Nice clean swap. Do like the feel of this AR. Pretty naughty. I'm going to avoid getting... Oh, stuck him with it again. It's a nice AR. I do like it, always. Man, no shark canals. Doesn't that bring back the memories, eh? Right, let's try this AC9. It is the AC9, isn't it? I haven't given the AC9 a proper go yet. I've been told it's, how do you say, very hand cannony. Make of that what you will.
This is unacceptable. They control every sector.
That's a very curious iron sight. Oh yeah, that is indeed very hand cannony. Man, we just got demolished on that objective. Didn't stand much chance there. I've not been a big SMG guy in 2042, I will confess.
The American forces have rival sector.
Man, that thing nearly completely deleted me. Oh man, that's quick. If he had anything but a PP-29 there, like an SMG, I actually would have had that. We're getting destroyed, by the way. I'm not even kidding. Look at the objectives.
Our forces are nearly
We've just been straight up
We must
demolished.
secure victory.
I mean, that's not gone well for us, chap. Gonna be extremely honest with you.
Evacuating no
It's not gone well with us at all.
No use staying now.
554-0. Battlefield is indeed free on Steam right now, which is where we are today. We're also on the Steam store front page for Battlefield 2042 to however many folks are there. I mean, I'd like to say I did something fairly useful there. I like some of the... I really like the look of some of these customization options. Definitely gonna have to get a bit decorative with the background here.
هنروح فين يا جماعة؟
We got Russian TDM. Do we give Rush a go? Go on, then. Go on, then. For old time's sake, we'll give Rush a go. Ah, Renewal. Sometimes you just gotta play Rush. Do you know what I mean? I do like the explosive here. However, I think I do find that Rush is best played as a support player. I don't have a huge number of options on this gun yet, although I do think I now have the short barrel, nearly, so there's that. Let's do some hardware appearance on this thing. Oh man. It's a pretty nice. Right, let's give this a good old go. You can never go wrong with putting a MAV straight on the point.
We have to destroy their
Do you want to take out... This is going to kill the vehicle.
Pushing the enemy back. Friendlies have destroyed objective Alpha.
Neutralized!
New LMG. I put a flashlight on this. I have, haven't I? To what end? I mean, I guess it's the million-dollar question, but... I really like the feel of that LMG. It does feel like an RPK. It's why I keep enjoying it so much. See, this is a good team player. Look at that. Objective gets armed and he sits straight on it with a MAV. What a guy, man. What a guy. That's how you do it. If you wanna take out objectives, you need a guy like this guy.
Help! Taking damage! Threat neutralized!
Oh man, that guy obliterated us. I mean, you love to see the team play, really. It's the thought of that counts. I mean, the good news is we got both objectives off because we lost a lot of people up front there.
Sector secure. Charlie Mike, move up.
Right, I'm gonna be the new MAV guy. I am gonna take it deep right just to avoid some of the initial traffic. Do you reckon I can slip through that? Or will I get done for out of bounds? I think I get done for out of bounds, don't I? Not unless I'm... I want to try something a bit risky here. Yeah, it's not going to happen.
You're lost. Get back to engagement.
I thought maybe with 10 seconds I might be able to just squeeze through. I'm afraid that's not going to be likely. Right, we do what the Mavs do best. Go straight in the middle with zero respect for any consequences.
You're outside the combat area. Head back.
Right, I'm gonna learn from my teammate there. I'm just gonna sit on this bloody thing. I mean, we got A in. I like using this as a run and gun stim. Oh, as if I've just done that. That's very cheeky, if I do say so myself. If you're on PS5, this is currently available for PlayStation Plus subscribers in certain regions right now. You can add it to your PlayStation library. I need some fresh stims there. Nailed it. mean, that's the sneakiest arming you're ever going to see, personally. But... oh man, I switched to the other guy who's closer. But yes, we are currently checking out 2042, which is available to try for free on Steam. You'd love to see it. Gonna bring the Mav to the front line again. It's just the way to go, isn't it? Okay, I'm even waiting for team. What a guy. What a guy this guy is, eh? The Mav is the way to win. If you're on the enemy team, you just gotta keep knocking it out.
Something left of us!
Who gets near him?
We're losing people!
It did manage to rinse us quite convincingly, that.
Make sure they detonate.
I was about to res him. Probably gonna die here, but...
Taking out objective Alpha.
oh man, so close. We got the short and barrel though. Don't think armor piercing's quite what we're looking for, but something all right. The flashlight's actually kind of distracting me at this point, so I'm going to take it off. All right, let's see how I do with the new recoil on the short. Nope.
Area secure. Advance to the next sector.
I like leaving myself a little track of stims to follow. I think that's a good way to do things, really.
Clean hit!
It's on the walkway. We're back more permanently on the 17th. We've been away for a little bit. We've been busy.
Charges set. Guard until they blow.
I've just successfully wall rode that, and I think that deserves credit. I'm gonna be honest. Because that was pretty cool. Oh my god. I thought Torbis managed to successfully res me there. Just using sheer willpower alone.
Blown up.
We don't have a Mav on this one, do we? Or do we? I don't know. I feel like they're probably going to defuse that one.
They've disabled our charges.
You're stable now! Keep moving!
So this is the problem we're going to have now, is sort of building momentum to get a break.
Make sure they detonate.
Oh dear. Didn't quite squeeze through there as we wanted. Are we about to take A?
The enemy is destroying our explosives.
Nope. We're nearly getting there. We just keep falling short, though. I do like the shortened barrel on this. I see what people are saying. It's definitely the way to go. You just get a huge amount of mobility from it. Right, let's try this go. A bit of a mixed bag, Mr. Blaze. Bit of a mixed bag.
Charge is set. Got until they blow.
I'm here to help.
Alright, let's kill these guys.
Tossing grenade!
Oh man, somebody, where did he come from? Oh, there's a door there. I didn't even see that. I think we're about to successfully get this through here. Short barrel on the RPT. Also got a buff with the heavy ammo. Interesting. So if you short barrel heavy ammo it, you could get something, I imagine, very high recoil, but quite ridiculous going. It's nice that some of these new weapon combinations give you a bit of freedom to mess around with some things. This is Rush. We're playing Rush at the minute. The old Battlefield classic that will never ever go away. And rightfully so. Who doesn't enjoy Rush? I haven't tried Rush XL, no. I will give that a go at some point. I have heard it is quite chaotic. Ah, Flashpoint, here we go, lovely. Sky Bison, good to see you. Squad leader, no pressure, of course. I do like how clean the player card looks. Right, let's give this a go. Because if not, I will be honest, I am very tempted to snipe. Tell you what, in fact, I'm going to do exactly that. Why? Because I can't think of anything else. And the one bonus of this new map is that if you play it right, i.e. not getting instantly deleted. Wow, I got destroyed. You can get into some pretty good spots as a sniper. There are lots of little hills like this one. And rock formations, which are really good cover. Obviously, the only thing here is that you need line of sight on the rush points, don't you? Bloody hell, these guys are running for us. It's been deleted.
Enemy charges have been defused.
Okay, this might require a slightly more close quarters touch than I considered before.
They've planted explosives. Bravo objective has been destroyed by the enemy.
I knew the grenade was going to get me, but I at least got it off.
Fire grenade! Get down!
Having some real grenades here is probably a good idea instead of smokes.
The enemy has armed their explosives.
Enemy down!
Hostile charges disabled. Good one.
I like it. Oh my god.
Charges. Motherfucker.
Every time I get that thing done, I instantly get destroyed. Oh my god. I'm just not having a lot of luck here, am I? But what we need to do is we need to be a little bit more aggressive with these positions here.
One moment! Reloading!
We do love a Torpus medic. I mean, he has been very handy. Right, let's get some real nades on here. Let's get some incendiaries.
Down to half strength.
Because that will definitely slow him down. Oh man, we're getting done. That AC-9 looks very tasty. It's looking very close range tasty, I will be honest.
Out there. Return to the fight.
Both objectives have fallen. Sector.
Alright. We lost the sector, folks. I'm going to quickly go to the bathroom. I'll be back in 2 moments.
Hostiles are at the perimeter. Be ready. The enemy has armed their explosives. Enemy forces have destroyed Alpha objective. Enemy forces have set explosive charges. We've disabled the enemy's explosives. They've planted explosives. disabled. Good work. The enemy has armed their explosives.
Sorry about that, guys. Just had to shoot to the bathroom really quickly.
Fall back! We've lost both objectives!
Evidently, I've been missed. Yeah, it's free to play on Steam right now, Callum. You can try Battlefield 2042, and it's also on sale for a fairly large discount.
The enemy is approaching! Hold the line!
So if you like what you play, you can check it out. We're currently playing it right now on Steam.
You've left the engagement area.
Not bad. Oh, the hipfire let me down there. The hipfire let me down there big time.
Threat eliminated!
Enemy charges have been defused.
Hey there, Steph. Good to see you. Not too bad. We're checking out Battlefield 2042 on Steam, free to play right now.
Be more careful next
See
time.
if I can get some medicing going there. I mean, keeping people alive is a fairly good way of making sure you hold a point. Oh man, I'm getting outdone here. I like this LMG, but I feel like I'm not snappy enough. I feel like I need to be quicker. Maybe I need to get a bit more explosive on this. I mean, hypothetically, with these explosives, I could make this extremely difficult for anybody to push. Hypothetically. I nearly just did a barrel roll with my mouse there.
US forces at 50%. You're moving off the map. Turn around.
У нас раненые!
They've planted explosives.
Right now, it's a free trial on Steam. So you can play it, test it out a couple of days, see if you like it. It is available on sale on Steam if you want to stick around or you've enjoyed what you played. I can't believe we just disarmed that.
Disable the enemy's explosives.
Tango eliminated!
The enemy is low on reserve.
I think we're actually going to hold this down here.
Recover! I'm reloading!
Nice little train going here.
Cover me!
Oh my word. We're gliding through the place there.
Our tactics were superior to theirs.
Nice.
Victory is ours.
Held it down. I haven't got the new RM68 yet, no. I do have the new LMG, and I am liking that quite a bit. Angel does it again. Oh, what a classic line. I mean, I'll take the disarms, especially that clutch one on the objective. Pretty nice. Pretty nice indeed. Right, let's try the approach we did last time, which is the smart play of just wheeling a MAV straight in.
Push the enemy back sector by sector and destroy the objectives.
If you get a MAV in quickly, you can really make something happen. Wow. That is the quickest I think I've ever been killed in a vehicle. That must have been C4 and all sorts.
Cover me!
Objective Bravo is destroyed. Good work.
I can't believe I just hit that guy with the direct hit there. I'm enjoying it at the moment, Luke, to be honest with you. It's refreshing to play a Battlefield experience. You know, it's as somebody who plays a lot of BRs, a lot of FPSs, and a lot of extraction shooters, there's just something about Battlefield. There always will be, to be honest with you. And some of the recent updates and recent season changes have been really promising as well.
Charges planted. Make sure they detonate.
Not bad. Need to, if we can press this line here.
Watch out!
Nice.
All objectives destroyed. Now control the sector.
Need to reload.
That's a sector out of the way.
Tango down.
Area secure. Advance to the next sector. Turn around, turn around. We're out of the fight.
I think we might actually get a good little flank here around the side.
Hostile down.
But at least we've taken out the minigun overlooking the position.
Return to the engagement immediately.
Don't think they were expecting us all the way up here already.
Guard until they blow.
I can't believe I just got a kill with that. That is utterly ridiculous.
You must return to the combat area. Taken out objective
I'm surprised we managed to get the one magnum hit,
Explosives
so
armed.
to speak.
Shoot any tango who gets near him.
We need this Mav to push up here. I mean, I'm not going to take somebody else's vehicle. I'm just not that kind of man.
Both objectives taken out. We control the sector.
Oh my word. Yeah, having the class system reintroduced has been a real plus recently. I think it just brings a bit more readability to the game. I feel like you can understand a bit more about what's going on around you.
Sector secure. Charlie Mike, move up.
I mean, I'm calling that a skill move, to be honest with you. I saw the rocket launcher come out and I thought, maybe I can get round that. Just maybe. Maybe there would be a chance. Evidently, I was wrong. See, the thing with Rush is that you always have to be doing something useful. You can't just sit off on the edge of the map here and snipe, for example. You actually have to be doing something of benefit. Especially if you're attacking, you don't have the liberty of sitting back, really. My hope is that I can pick off some of the guys here. And in turn make the push to the objective a little bit easier. I've absolutely nailed some of those shots there.
Charges set. Guard until they blow. Explosives armed. Shoot any tango who gets near them.
Lost a grenade!
Alright. I can hypothetically hold A here, basically by myself. So long as I don't make any major mistakes.
Destroy objective Alpha.
Nice one.
Our charges have been disabled by the enemy.
Peeking that probably wasn't my best idea. Right, now we gotta get CQB on A.
Make sure they detonate.
Target eliminated!
Nice. It's another one out of the way.
Sector is secure. Both objectives have been destroyed.
I was hoping I'd get him with the airburst there. Alright, let's keep moving on. I think we'll probably go back to the sniper for this next segment because it is quite open. Getting that initial push done is going to be quite challenging, I think.
Move up to the next sector.
What I need to be is like up on a ridge somewhere. It's all out of bounds at the minute though. Trying to find an angle here where I can be useful. I think we might have nearly found it. This ridge here is looking good. Ouch. That was a lot of people peeking the same corner. Right, we're gonna have to straddle back a little bit here. Hold a slightly more shallow angle, but you know, it's still worth it. Like I think we'll get some really good picks from this, I think.
The enemy has disarmed our explosives.
Well, I've even got a line of sight to some extent on A from here.
Explosives armed. Shoot any tango who gets near them.
Don't have the best line of sight here, to be honest with you. I might be able to hold this alleyway of sorts.
They've disabled our charges.
If I can hold the right angles here, I reckon I can put some good pressure in. If not, I'm going to have to go up close and personal. Maybe just whip the AC-9 out. I'm just going to keep holding this angle until that goes. Lovely.
Friendlies have destroyed objective Alpha.
That's what we needed. Just going to have to keep working this angle here and holding down this alleyway, because if I can keep this locked in, there's somebody under me. Certain of it.
50% strength.
I knew I heard something. You get to play it during the free access period, Justin. If you enjoyed what you play, though, it is on sale. You can also check it out as part of EA Play, which is available through Steam as well. We are, of course, playing on the Steam early access. Well, I say early access, free access. Definitely not early, but the free access period on Steam today. Oh, that one hurt.
¡Enemigos ahí! ¡Salty!
Oh, trade for a trade.
The enemy is bugging out.
We got the sector though. You love to see it. Sector sorted, all locked in. Not bad. Torbis with the most kills. I like the futuristic look of the AR he's got. It's very different. Got a couple of decent headshots there. I'll take that. This is the thing, like when you're playing a game like Rush, you need to be useful, you know what I mean? You can't quite get away with doing nothing. Not bad.
Comes blackout on the way.
Got various bits and bobs through there. Head back to some Exodus Conquest for a bit. Yeah, I enjoy Rush. I think it reminds me of the older Rushes, to some extent. But I feel like it's got a lot more mobility to it, which I think obviously is a sort of new part of 2042. It certainly doesn't feel as rigid. Feels like there's more room for opportunity when defending and attacking, really. Thermal sight on your sniper? I'm not really a big thermals guy, to be honest with you, and I don't really know why.
Intercept. Ambush.
Breakaway. I think we'll go recon for Breakaway.
The Russians have been drilling Antarctic oil for years. Today is the day we cut the supply. You will work with other task forces to bring the facility under U.S. control. Russian
Let's try the
troops are on
Condor, why
site,
not?
So expect heavy resistance. Get your
Breakaway
gear
has been a hell of a lot better since the rework as well. It's one of those maps that, like, you weren't too sure about playing in the past. You definitely are now. Just gonna bring the Condor up front, really. I've accidentally bailed it, but that's fine, because somebody else has taken control of it. That was a nice little flyby. That was lovely to all this.
Sector Echo is under our control.
This works out because I can get into a decent spot now on E1. I call it a happy accident, shall we?
If we don't conquer more sectors than them, we'll be defeated here.
Oh, there goes your gunner. Oh. The counter snipe. It's inevitable on this map. It is going to be a bit of sniper warfare, really. That jet's still whipping around, isn't it?
Our attack on Charlie 1 is underway.
Nothing left. Reloading.
Not bad. Couple of decent shots there.
Drop available.
There is a tank behind me, which I am moderately concerned about. Oh, he's forgotten about me. Hello. Oh, I managed to get away from that.
Allied forces control sector Echo.
Managed to slip away from the tank there. I'm not going to complain.
The enemy is moving on Charlie 1.
Not just slip away, but do some damage as well.
Majority control of the sectors.
I'm just going to have to keep moving here. Tank definitely isn't happy with me. Yeah, I am mouse and keyboard for this inflatable. I do like to mix and match a lot, I'll be honest with you, between all of my inputs. But there's something about the general responsiveness of Battlefield. Oh man. Got nailed by that launcher there. It is but a simple MAV, but we will get it to the front line, because it does work. Never underestimate these things. Having a mobile spawn point can be quite handy. I've always found the MAV to be underestimated, although to be honest with you, I'm a big believer in the Bad Company 2 days of Battlefield, you know? The transport vehicle supreme days. Figures it was worth it there.
We've lost control of Echo 1.
I want to bring this closer to the front line. It looks like my teammates are trying to break through on the left here. So if I can get this even slightly closer, we can
Secure those objectives.
hopefully be useful as a mobile spawn point.
Update. We pushed the Russians out, but they will counterattack. We are moving to attack Bravo 1.
I think that smoke might have just saved us there, I'm going to be honest. Oh nice, we're getting some real good hits here. That's the stuff, man. This is why MAVs are great. They just get in the right spots. Plus, because they're MAVs, I know it sounds weird, but some people just sort of forget about them. Like, oh, it's just a MAV, I'll let it go by.
We are about to attack Bravo 1.
But it's not the MAV that matters.
Reserves are down by a quarter. Looks to be a tough fight.
It's all about getting in the right spot. And of course, folks, if you are interested in checking out the Breakaway rework, amongst all the other different and wonderful things that have happened to 2042 since its release, check it out on Steam, free to play.
Enemy forces control Sector Charlie.
As we are on Steam right now. I do not own 2042 on Steam, I own it on the EA app. But I downloaded it on Steam, and it's linked to my progress because I linked my Steam and EA accounts. And you can enjoy all the action. We've successfully taken B there with my MAV strategy, so I'm quite pleased. If I do say so myself. We'll try to put a bit of pressure on here, A1, because we are somewhat technically losing it. It's one of the great things about Battlefield. You can just be a guy who drives around in a transport vehicle, and it honestly makes a world's worth of difference. The amount of spawns we've had, the amount of people we've had on the point, just from this one vehicle alone, it's cracking. I've tipped him. I've tipped him. The mighty Mav does it again. If I die, I die. It was worth it. Different mic today? No, just new PC, so the mic might sound a little bit different. Hopefully it sounds better, Toxic Matrix, although I wouldn't be able to tell you.
They've taken Sector Bravo.
I still haven't done all the tweaking on it. Yeah, we are on the front page of Steam today, on 2042, which is really lovely to see. Again, shout out to EA for sponsoring. We check out Battlefield on its free release on Steam. Free trial. Hey there, Jenny, good to see you. Keeping him nice and spotted. Nice, there we go. I love stuff like that in Battlefield. It's just, you know, where else can you just be a spotter or a transport vehicle driver? Do you know what I mean? In what other game can you run around in a lowly transport vehicle and still be that useful? You know?
We're doing good so far, troops. The hostiles hold fewer sectors than we do.
Sounds kind of pitchy. Duly noted, Toxic. Duly noted. I will, I mean, thankfully I have the old settings saved. I need to pull them off the old computer. So I will transfer them over at some point, but for now I figured I'd give it a go at freestyling it.
Sector Echo has been taken by us. Good work. The majority sectors are under our control.
I am going to get the Brawler up front. Because once again, you don't need to be doing everything, but it can make a difference. Appreciate the feedback, Toxic. Right, let's see if we can roll our way through to the front line again here. Like I say, I'm not looking for a masterclass. I'm just looking to be present.
Attacking one of our objectives. The hostiles.
I've just mounted our own vehicle there. I think it was worth it. I did take a map out of action, so I will take that. Yeah, positional audio in Battlefield's always been a really solid feat. Audio in every Battlefield has really been a gold standard for a lot of video games, I think. Not just in terms of positional, like, they do a great job of that, but just the sheer soundscapes you get in some of the games are really impressive.
Just secured Sector Charlie. New supply drop ready.
Get a couple marks out here. Like I say, all I'm doing is simply spotting for my teammates. And it simply is making a world's worth of difference.
One of our objectives has been
I'm glad I stuck that landing, because I thought I might have bottled that. No way did I just shoot the flagpole. Nice. Let's go. Clutching up with a pistol.
Echo 1 is being secured.
Gotta love the G57.
Sector Echo captured. Good work.
It just utterly ran through that objective there. Oh, that does not surprise me at all, because CQB, that thing was monstrous. They must have some sort of spawn beacon above us here.
We now control more sectors than them. Keep it up.
Couldn't see anything just there, so... always worth double checking further up. Should we see if I can hit a nice long range snipe?
50 meters.
Why not? Why not, eh?
Flag the hostile.
I like that I kind of know the drop, sort of. It's not perfect, but like it's not bad either.
Hostile infantry.
Area assault.
You know, those oil containers, really obscure line of sight. I like it when destruction adds a little something something to the tactical gameplay. It's definitely one of those moments, isn't it? Those are all friendly, aren't they? I'm just not seeing their markers.
Attack the threat. Far away.
Sector Bravo secure.
The enemy is focusing on Echo 1. Keep you informed.
Maybe I need to get involved again.
Control more sectors than the enemy, but this battle is far from over.
Enemy executed.
Good shot, my friend.
They're just not going to beat me with this pistol. Yeah, we'll get back to that soon for sure, Sid.
Shooting them down.
We have secured Sector Alpha. We have secured most of the sectors. Defend them at all costs.
Frag incoming.
Oh, thought I'd go with the cheeky snipe there. I nearly got it. Well, you miss 100% of the chances you don't take, eh? I think he's in a good spot, Aaron. I think 2042 is kind of... It's one of those games where the feed you can feel that the feedback's been taken, you know what I mean?
It's in enemy hands.
I was a bit apprehensive about the whole map rework thing.
Both sectors now
Just because, you know, I'm a guy who prefers new content, but stuff like this, Breakaway, you know, you wouldn't have played this at launch because it just wasn't a great map. But since the rework, it's a really good map. So I think, like, if you're somebody who wet their toes a bit, wasn't a fan, and now you've come back, there's a lot of really refreshing experiences in there. And just bits that seem to make more sense for a Battlefield game. So I think they've done a really good job on that front, you know what I mean? Like, it's really nice to see. I'm really glad they have the brawler in this. And this is the thing, right? It's free to play on Steam right now. You can give it a go for free as part of the trial. It's available on PlayStation Plus in some regions this month. And It also happens to be on Xbox Game Pass, so there are lots of ways, including EA Play, by the way, which is also available on Steam. There are lots of different ways to really give it a go, you know? Oh my word. Well, I hope my teammates are fond of carnage. I've just James Bonded it. I've double wheeled it.
Sector Echo has been lost to the hostiles.
Gotta be careful, that thing could do some damage.
Our forces are taking more sectors than the enemy. This is how we defeat them. Hostile attacking objective Bravo
I think the
1.
key to transport vehicles like this is just to keep moving. Obviously, we do have a fairly big turret, which I'll be honest with you, I'm sad hasn't been utilised more. Battlefield 4 Labs watching this. Yeah, I mean, this is the thing, you know, it's just... It's one of the few things the Battlefield has always done right. You know, there are so few games out there where you could just be a transport vehicle and it's fine. Do you know what I mean? You can do something useful without necessarily having to get directly involved. And that is something that's so unique to Battlefield, and I hope we see so much more of it in the future of the franchise as well. You don't have to be the guy who gets a 30 kill streak. You can be the guy who puts pressure on objectives with LAVs, or, you know? It's the little bits and pieces, I think. The little touches. I believe that man's trying to throw grenades at me. Which I'm not going to, you know, I will admit that is one way of doing it. I don't know if he's going to see... Is he about to C4 me? Oh my god, he's just C4'd me. I mean, I can't be mad about it. Right, this thing's on its last legs, so to speak. So, I might make myself a bit of an enemy here by doing this, but... I went straight after him. No way did we just get a pilot's assist on that. I'm surprised we're alive, to be perfectly honest, but... We're being very tanky here. We've got somebody repairing. Oh, I've just been shot out. As if he's just sniped me out. I mean, you can't be mad at that, can you? You can't be mad at that at all. At all. Did we just draw?
It's over. This battle is won.
We just won? By one ticket? Oh my word. I thought we just got a 0-0 draw. But we just edged it. We've just won by one singular ticket. I mean, that's one way to do it, isn't it, folks? That is one way to do it. Bloody hell. I mean, it's just one way to do it. But hey, we'll take it. It was a win. It was a lovely win. And that, folks, is where we call it a day. We will be back more permanently on the 17th. Of course, we've got the new PC now. On the 17th onward, we're going to get back to normal, back to our regular streaming schedule. It's been a busy couple of weeks for me, folks, I will be honest with you. But thank you very much for joining me. It's been lovely having all of you, and I will see you on the 17th.